Alicia, where's your hat?
I don't know.
Alicia is officially down 2 hats for the trip.
And now she's getting a fish hat.
I said, I'm like, I get to choose the next hat because you've already lost 2, so I get to choose this one, and I'm going to get a fish hat, and it's going to look hilarious.
I'm not wearing a fish hat.
Yes, you are.
I'm not talking.
I'll get one of those Pikachu hats with the big ears that dangle down, and when you squeeze the ears, it flicks up.
I used to wear it. I used to talk to you.
So we're in the car going to Panglao Airport. It's only about a 10-minute drive, and our flight's in about 2 hours. No hats.
We're at Rizzle Park. There was a small market in Rizzle Park, and we decided to check it out for lunch. We got apples, and Dad got a coffee, and we got some chocolate drinks and chips.
But we didn't want a big lunch. Why?
Because we're having a giant buffet dinner at our house.
And how did it look?
It looks really good. There's ice cream with so much toppings.
So we're in Creepy Tunnel. It was from the 1600s, and if you come all the way up here, it gets some crazy echo. Let's go up here. We'll turn around. It sounds like there's a PA speaker down there. Hello. So we had a free night with our credit card to stay in a hotel. So it had to be used in Asia Pacific, and most of our travel hasn't been in Asia Pacific, so we've used it here in Manila, and we're probably staying in the fanciest hotel we've ever stayed in. It's really, really cool. So they've got a really, really good restaurant as well, which has a buffet, and we get breakfast and dinner. So we're going to be eating a lot and swimming in the pool here. We went out and explored today. Yeah, but this is a very, very fancy hotel. The Sofitel here, they've been so friendly and helpful, and we got to check in a little bit early, so we'd come back to have a rest before we kind of go out, go for a swim and go out for dinner. But what did you guys get from the people here? Very cute. That was nice of them.
So, this is our pool. There, little right there closed. More slides that are also closed right now. And there's a yellow one over there that's open. And we've got more pool around there.
So the hotel we've booked with, we got dinner included, and when we booked our table for tonight, I went down there in my normal clothes, and they basically said to me, don't come back in those, you can't wear those for dinner, it's a little bit fancy here. We're obviously travelling for a year with a backpack, so we don't really have any fancy clothes. Most of our dining's been at markets or food courts or something like that. So they basically said you've got to go fancy. So I've basically gone black on black to try and disguise the fact I don't have fancy clothes, and hoping they just don't notice. They clearly know us. They've sat us near the dessert station. They've got a chocolate fountain over there. There's ice creams. Ryan's losing his mind.
I just want to go and steal everything. I want to steal.
It's not stealing. We paid for it, but there's all mix-ins and stuff over there. They let you sit 15 minutes before, but they don't start serving anything until 6 o'clock.
So it's a bit of a tease, but
Bit of a
We
tease.
haven't eaten all day.
Yeah, we've been holding out for the buffet, so we basically... Oh no, we had some chips.
Oh, the kids had
The
something.
we
kids
had some
we
chips
haven't.
and an apple, but other than that, we haven't
We've
eaten.
been holding out for buffet.
Yeah.
We've got breakfast included tomorrow as well, so
We're going to be scoffing down the
we've
floor.
got like 12 hours to let our stomachs rest and recover.
Yeah.
I have like 21 different stations here. This is the dessert one.
There's ice cream and Mexican for your ice cream.
Oh, that looks like some pancakes sort of thing.
So good.
Oh, it smells amazing.
Away.
But I'm not even a dessert person.
Some fruit. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Mom's gonna love that. Chocolate fountains with marshmallow sticks and a whole bunch of things.
There's a cheese room over there. That's mine. Oh, yummy cake. That looks like... Okay, we've left our table. You were meant to be guarding the table. You got distracted by chocolate.
Oh, there's a raspberry chocolate.
I feel like everybody's going to just eat desserts. Leash, the absolute buffet rookie, filling up on bread. That's not how it's done.
Look, it's warm bread.
Don't eat the bread. What does rookie mean?
I haven't eaten.
You eat the prawn and the expensive cuts of meat.
Seafood.
You're going to eat bread and ice cream.
I'm gonna eat so much ice cream.
I'm gonna
And
eat-
there's a chocolate fountain with marshmallows. I'm just gonna eat marshmallows and chocolate fountain and creme brulee.
So you could, what you're basically...
This is our fancy.
What you're
meal.
basically saying is we could have just bought a block of chocolate, some marshmallows and some bread.
We've been night marketing for the last 3 months.
And that market's been great.
That's
Oh, that's more desserts.
No, this
What do we got over here? Oh, that's a cheese pasta.
out of everything.
I just have to show that this exists. That's a cheese room. Plain pasta. Wow. So cool. Well, that's the kitchen. Get out of the kitchen. Why are you trying to go in the kitchen, Ryan? I'm trying to contain myself, Ryan. There's more stuff. That's Japanese station. Kaylin getting plain spaghetti from the buffet. What? We've got pizzas. They look good. Okay, that's where I'm going, right? What's this? It's like a wood fight. Oh, that's like chicken tikka. Me dedicating the next 3 hours to making myself vomit. I won't vomit. I think this is like a... This looks like a... No, this looks like an Asian station. Asian food. Oh, that's a piggy. That's definitely a piggy. Lechon. Lechon. Holy moly.
Type of fancy
Sorry.
food.
So, I've never had lobster before. And I just had a situation where I had to ask the waiter how to eat a lobster. Because I have no idea. But it's included in the buffet and like I'd never in my right mind order lobster normally.
because you don't eat seafood.
Because I'm not a huge seafood fan, but buffet, it's here, you gotta try it. I got some garlic butter sauce. Well, I think I could get used to this lobster thing, it's actually really good. Everyone who's eaten lobster is like, yeah it is, you dumbhead. But to somebody who hasn't had it before, it's really good. And I'm not a huge seafood person.
So I'm also about to try lobster. It's not actually that bad.
It's not that bad. Kids already on dessert, like 15 minutes in. Come on guys, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
I really miss my lemon citron tarts from Paris.
And Sofitel's like a
Oh.
French.
I'm having it's like a Paris one.
Mix in steer one.
I'm gonna get everything.
So yeah, that was really, really good food. It's probably the best buffet I've ever had. Not that I've had a huge amount of buffets, but it's probably the best buffet I've ever had. Again, it's not the sort of place you'd go for dinner time and time again, but as a special meal, maybe once a year. Yeah, really good food. Yeah.
So we haven't quite recovered from last night's dinner buffet, but still we're back at the breakfast buffet. Well, we're at the breakfast buffet.
There's just as much stuff. There's just as much food here as there was last night. And the dessert station at breakfast time still has all the ice cream and the chocolate fountain, but we have pancakes and waffles instead. Control yourself, Ryan.
I can't. We are about to get the shuttle bus to the Mall of Asia, which is the 5th largest shopping centre in the world.
There's a giant dog, and then up there, there's a giant cat, so the kids are excited.
Look at Abby!
Big cat.
So we're in Manila, we're in our last day of the Philippines, we're about to head to Japan. We went to Japan about 6 or 7 years ago with the kids and we fell in love with these amazing custard buns that you could only find in 7-Eleven. Since then, Andy and I have been on our quest the last 7 years to find where the custard buns are and if anyone else makes them besides Japan. So Andy and the kids and I went to a mall in Manila to find some food for dinner tonight, and Andy, true to self, went for a look see if we could find anything that resembled Japanese custard buns, and we found them.
We basically found them after 7 years of looking the day before we're going to Japan.
And I said to him, don't look, you're going to Japan tomorrow, it doesn't matter. And we found them, and they're even the Japanese.
Except it doesn't have
Oh well, we'll eat more tomorrow.
So we're in the Philippines, it's our last day, we're in Manila. We've spent the last couple of weeks travelling around. We've been to Cebu and to Alona Beach in Bohol, and we've ended our trip off at Manila. We've had a great time. We've been to 3 very, very different places from each other, and we've learned about some of the local traditions and local foods and all of that, and the children have really enjoyed having an explore and swim. We're hoping to come back again one day and explore more of the Philippines, but as of tomorrow we're catching an early morning flight and we're off to Japan.